as you see, things did change in the Flash, and in the meantime, I think we did one of the strongest miniseries with Flashpoint, as well as, you know, all the spin-offs. One of the things I'd like to do, because you see, I happen to have the last issue. I don't know if anybody's interested in reading it. Is anybody interested in reading it?
Yes.
That guy's keeping his hand up. Go ahead, come on. Oh, I've never seen Where's Dan? Where's Dan? Oh, okay, so this is the variant cover, issue 5, that will be out. Come up here. Read it out loud. Thanks. Now, if the rest of you have questions.
Hey!
There. Start this off and open it. Keep an eye on him, let him get out of here. All right.
Run for it.
All right. Questions?
Yeah.
He doesn't get to keep it, by the way.
Take them by force.
All right. Right there.
You're spending a lot of time working in this Flashpoint universe, and it feels like it's all going to be tossed away. Well, is there going to be residuals of like individual books from Flashpoint in the New 52? Like, or is it all just going to be wiped away like everything from before Flashpoint? And is there any chance of like revisiting Flashpoint in the future?
Okay. Well, thank you. I mean, I think it's a credit to these guys that made it a cool world. I think so. I think a round of applause for these guys. Yeah, because it easily have been something, you know, oh, here's the summer thing and it's gone and it didn't count. But I think, yeah, they created some really great characters. And you're not the first one asking, oh, we're going to see more of this. I would love it if we could even do, you know, Untold Tales of Flashpoint. That's me. Would you guys be up for something like that?
Yes.
The multiverse still exists, right? Maybe one of the universes is a multiverse. Maybe one of the Earths is a multiverse. Maybe have another.
Awesome.
Wait, my last question.
Well, hold on. Let me finish it answering it. And in regard to, you know, does it count? Yes, you see that we did a Frankenstein book. There's going to be Frankenstein, you know, Agent of Shade. It's written by Jeff Lemire. So, yeah, we didn't just create stuff and just kind of like get away with it. There's characters that appear in the main series that we spend a lot of time with, like Element ones. So, if you've seen the roster of a certain book that Jeff Johns is doing, you see she kind of appears there if you like. So, yeah, and Cyborg we built up a lot, and again, it's going to be a big deal come Justice League. So, yeah, so, since I didn't get excited.
I was kind of wondering, like, as you guys, like, when you guys are doing the discussions and all that, especially considering Kid Black Box, spoilers for those who haven't read it, but the fact that Brainiac takes over in the 31st century, it kind of makes you wonder, like, whenever you get to that point of life when you're creating the characters, in the reverse class, like, how far is this guy willing to go to off one guy? I mean, not even Superman would, like, not even like Luthor would want to off Superman in that retrospect, but you ever do those conversations where you're like, wow, how far are we going to let this go until we go, okay, that's it.
You guys want to... How far do we go?
No.
I always think that you just got to keep pushing it as far as you can. Just take it to the extreme. I think that's what you should do in life, really, as well as in terms of writing these villains.
Yeah, that's what makes them larger than life, and, you know, we'll keep them going. Plus, with Brainiac, he's immortal, pretty much, so.
Yeah, that's why I kind of connected, because, like, Bruce Flash knew that Brainiac in 6 years is going to take over the universe. Do you think he would have gotten rid of the Flash? Like, do you really think he would have screwed everything up to that point, especially because he knew he was going to get completely annihilated anyway?
When you read 5, you'll see he didn't have everything figured out. I'm a second.
That wasn't like this.
How's it going? Is it good? Everybody should have friends with manifold work by this time.
You know what? I didn't get the Kid Flash Part 3 this week, and I haven't read the Resistance Part 3, so, but it's still okay. It's still all tied together.
right.
I've never read Flashpoint to get what's going on.
Okay, good, keep reading. Okay, you go ahead.
Yeah, I just liked how Booster Gold introduced everything. When it was his bulletin board, you know, that board that he had, and when we were reading the last issue of Countdown 52, you had Flashpoint already organized out by that time. Did you guys really know what you were going to do with that board before that Flashpoint came out, or was that just giving hints of what was going to happen in the future?
Oh, we knew. Please, come on, give us some credit.
When you had that thing, you know, when you were just away from when the
Yeah.
when the last issue of Countdown, I think when Countdown 52 came out, you had the 52 board with all the introduction of Flashpoint.
Right,
You
right.
had Jim, and also that person, the general, that I didn't understand how he brought her in there.
Yeah, actually, if you read Secret 7, there's a
I did that,
mention, yeah, that's why.
so that's the end of her, it's not gonna be in the new universe.
Not saying no, not saying yes.
Okay.
I mean, when did you start drawing? Last one. Yeah.
When we started on the, when we started on the character designs, that was late last spring.
Yeah.
When we started on it.
Way ahead on it.
And I started drawing the book from script probably towards the end of June of last year.
Yeah, so you can see, it's like, and it was nice, right? There was no, like, yes, there was rust, but not this crazy.
Not till it got till around December. Then it was, okay, this has got to come out and stuff like that.
Right, and then we did the fun thing of like, look, 2 issues come out the same month.
Yeah, yeah.
Happy that James wants to do more with the Outsider. I was curious, are we going to you have plans for the Shazam Kids or the Sandman that was introduced in Flashpoint in the DC Nuke? Or is there anything that we should be looking forward to, or are there any plans?
Did you like those Shazam kids?
Yeah, I thought it was a great twist on the concept.
I'll take note of that.
All right. Way in the back.
Yeah, you.
Anyone behind?
No, you're it.
Actually, my question's more about editorial than Flashpoint directly. I've been trying to get a lot of people, I know Freddie Williams, so I've been trying to get a lot of people to support the new Captain Atom book he's got out next week. One of the things I keep coming across is people bitching about J.D. Kroll, and I know James Robinson will understand this. When they kill characters, you get this lot of animosity for it. What I'm curious about, but I don't think it's fair because we don't know how much of that's the writer and how much of that's editorial policy. So what I'm wondering is, do you guys ever tell the writers, like, these characters are going to die, and they got to carry that burden with them? You know, because I know Robinson's got the Leanne, I guess...
Yeah, no, actually, that's a perfect one. I don't, yeah, it wasn't like, you know, James came to us and said, I want to kill some little girls today.
So it pisses you off when characters get killed?
No, I'm a friend of Freddie's. I want people to buy the book.
Necessary death.
You also wanted me to kill Speedy, and I said, no, that's too much. So I actually saved someone's life, and no one gives me credit for that.
Well, what I wanted to know is, does it ever come from editorial? Is it the writer, or do you guys ever say, we need this character off, and then the writers carry that burden for the next...
When you don't like it, it's editorial. When you like it...
I'm not biased one way or the other. I'm just wondering, because, you know, I want to support Freddie, and I'm putting out the word that my friends do in this book,
Right.
but people keep getting at me, like, oh, I'm not buying Kroll's book because of this. And I'm thinking, well, you don't know, you know, I don't think it's fair for the writer to carry all the heat.
Right, it's separate. I mean, Captain Atom has nothing to do with whatever else he
Yeah, exactly,
so-
but I just
Yeah, no,
wonder,
it should
do
be on a
you
separate
guys
thing.
dictate, like, you say this is the story that we're working towards?
It goes both ways.
Oh,
It's pretty
okay.
much what Brian said. He wasn't kidding.
Yeah,
It's a mixture. Okay, next.
Flashpoint represents a lot of like what-if sort of scenarios that can change the history of. Were there like, and you keep saying that you didn't have enough pages to tell a story, were there like some what-if scenarios that you really wanted to put in but you didn't have plans to?
Yeah, there's a couple. Do you remember any?
No, I don't remember.
There were some things we had to axe out of there, but I really don't remember what it was.
I think early on we had something more with the Titans. I think that was one of the ones mentioned. Yeah. Yeah, there was a Shazam book that we were going to give them. Again, some of that, again, not enough time. Cyborg was going to get going. And that tied into some other stuff. Some of it appeared in the world of Flashpoint just kind of as blips. Others, like the Village Rob, we got to do one issue of it. So, yeah, there's a lot. That's what I was saying, you know, Untold Tales would be kind of fun maybe at some point.